Hey, you guys, I want you to meet the kitchen cloth, the kitchen towel, and the dishcloth. Okay, let's start with the kitchen cloth. Okay, this kitchen cloth is totally amazing, wonderful, fabulous. It's what sold me on Norwex. He is awesome. Okay, they told me that if I used it correctly, it would never smell. So I have this huge pet peeve with smelly dishcloths. Ooh, gross. Okay, I would like use one once and then I would just throw it in the laundry. I wouldn't even try to use it again because I knew when I did, it would smell and my hands would smell and I just can't do it. Okay, so I would just throw it in the washing machine. Well, this one, so they told me if I used it correctly, it would never smell. Okay, well, I'll prove you wrong, Norwex, because all my dishcloths smell. All right, so I would use it correctly. I would get it wet and wring it out and fold it up so that I had 8 clean surfaces to clean with, and I would clean, flat, and I would clean my cupboards and inside my refrigerator, my microwave, outside my cupboards, just wherever. And I would use it really, I'd use it a lot. Okay, so then I would rinse it out, rinse everything out of it and wring it out. And then I would hang it up by this cute little tag inside my cupboard. I hung a command hook in there so I didn't even have to see the dishcloth. Okay, so the next day, I would go to clean my counters again, and I would hesitantly try to sniff it. And you guys, it never smelled stinky one time. And I did this for 4 weeks. 4 weeks, I did not throw this in the washing machine. Isn't that amazing? I was so sold after that. And of course, I gave up after the 4 weeks. I just went ahead and laundered it. But I was sold. And I really believe that the antibacterial agent really, really works, you guys. That silver in there, what it does is when it's wet and then as it's drying, it is suffocating that bacteria and it's not growing anymore and it never smells. It's fabulous. Genius. Okay, let's go on to the kitchen cloth. Or no, this is the kitchen towel. Okay, the kitchen towel is awesome too. It's big, but not too big. I like to be in control of my towels. This one, you know how terry cloth, you wipe your dishes, but it just kind of smears. It doesn't really pick up the water. Well, this one is very, very absorbent. And I love it because I never have to use more than one cloth. It's just this one, just one towel. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this, I'm going to put this in water, and I'm going to show you that it will actually hold 7 times its weight in water, okay? So here's 2 cups of water. I'm going to put this down in here. Okay, so all those Thanksgiving dishes that you're drying and you have to use 500 towels. Well, not this one. One time, you guys. Look at that. Woo! All right, it cleaned up. It picked up all that water. Okay, so now I'm going to wring it out. Because these cloths, they actually dry when they're wet. I know you don't believe me, but I'm going to prove it to you here in just a second. Okay, let's put you back up here. Hello. Hey, okay, I'm going to get the wine glass wet. And I'm going to use my wet kitchen towel, and I'm going to dry this wine glass. See all that water that was in there? Not anymore. Dry, lint-free, smear-free, everything. It's dry. I can just put it in my cupboard. But I'm going to sit here. Okay, so that is the kitchen towel and the kitchen cloth. Are you sold yet? I was. Okay, let's go to the dishcloth. If you weren't sold before, you are going to be now. Okay, so let's pretend that I just baked a pie in my kitchen. Okay, that really wouldn't happen, but let's just pretend. Okay, I'm going to get the dishcloth wet. I really didn't think I would like this because it's big, and I just thought, ew, I can't even have any control over that. But you do. When you wad it up, it's like a loofah. This does not have the antibacterial agent in it, okay? You can use this with dish soap, with Dawn or whatever you want to use, but I wouldn't because that chemicals are soaking in your hand. Okay, so we just baked a pie, and I have flour all over my counter. I'm going to whip you down here again. And this wet cloth will just pick up that flour. Look at that, guys. Totally amazing, right? There it is. So now I would just rinse this out and hang it up to dry. When you want to wash it in a washing machine, you can wash it there, or I just lay it on the top of my dishwasher and run it through a cycle, and it's clean. So you guys, that is the kitchen cloth, the kitchen towel, and the dishcloth. Totally great. Oh, let me tell you one more thing. This dishcloth, it's great because when you have yucky dishes that are all dried up in your sink, that I wouldn't leave them there, but maybe your husband or your kids, and there's dried baked spaghetti on there, this will just scrub it right off really easy. So I use this to clean off my dishes before I would put them in the dishwasher. Or they're great for those stones, the Pampered Chef stones, to scrape all that stuff off. They're just really great. I love it, and I am sold on Norwex. Hey, you guys, we'll talk to you later. Next is the body cloth, I believe. See ya.